Hello, baseball fans. Hope everybody's doing awesome out there, getting ready for the postseason. It's coming up. Sorry I was away for a few days on vacation, as you can see by the evidence of my shirt, PEI Dirt Shirt. If you get a chance to go to Canada, or you are in Canada, make sure to visit Prince Edward Island. But back to baseball. So, about 20 games left, maybe 22 for some teams, and then we're going to be rolling into the postseason. And what does this mean for the Blue Jays? Well, right now they are on top with the wildcard teams, and that is good news. We're currently deep in a fight with the series with the Tampa Bay Rays, who's right below us, and we've been able to leapfrog, well, half a game at least, in front of them. And this is great because if you remember the atmosphere for the Blue Jays playoff run, that big Jose Bautista backflip, that Skydome, Rogers Center, I say Skydome, that place was booming. The energy was electrifying, and that mojo can only translate, or usually translates, into success, power, energy for the home team, just something for the Blue Jays to thrive off of. But hey, it makes me wonder, what would be more important? What would be more powerful come playoff run time? Is it going to be having home field advantage for those 3 games? And that's right, if you don't know it, the wildcard team that finishes first out of those first 3 for the wildcard gets to have home field advantage for all 3 playoff games. That's right, all 3. Massive advantage. We know one of those is probably going to go to the Cleveland Guardians, maybe the Chicago White Sox if they sneak up. And that leads me to my next point that I was about to say. What's going to be more important? Having home field advantage for those 3 days, or playing a team that's maybe a little less inept, like the Cleveland Guardians? What do you think, Blue Jays fans? Me, I'm always going to lean towards the energy of hosting the games. Maybe it's just because I want to see playoff games back in the Skydome Rogers Center again. That energy, that feeling. Maybe there's just a deep desire for that. But I'd hate to see that come with a shortcoming, like having to play a team like the Tampa Bay Rays, perhaps. And nothing against Tampa Bay, they've been really good, but they're also sneaky sometimes. And that sneakiness has an ability to knock out the Jays. And if there's one team over the years that have caused the Toronto Blue Jays trouble, it's always been the Tampa Bay Rays. Or on the flip side, maybe we don't get Tampa Bay, and maybe we have home field advantage against the Seattle Mariners. Jeez Louise, all the additions that Seattle made to solidify their starting rotation, especially with Luis Castillo, yeah, Seattle's going to be a tough team to beat. And I know what you're going to say. Yeah, we're going to have to play these teams eventually if we do make it past the wild card, past the first round. It's just how do we want to step forward into this playoff contention, into this playoff race? And that's where I go, well, we take a tough team and we have home field advantage, or we take a team like the Cleveland Guardians and maybe we play over in Cleveland. And there's nothing against the Cleveland Guardians. They could easily be a team that knocks out somebody in the wild card playoff, and then you see them into round 2. That's just how playoffs go. Sometimes it's a team with the worst record that just gets hot. That was my concern about the Baltimore Orioles, but looks like they're just slowly trailing off. Knock on wood, unless they do something bad against my Toronto Blue Jays. So for me, it's always going to be home field advantage. I'd rather have a little bit more of a difficult team in that mojo. But I can understand why some people are saying, the Jays don't do so good, maybe they'll have a lesser team. But at the end of the day, like everyone says, we got to get through everybody if we're going to get to the Dodgers. Let me know what you think in my comments below. I'm glad to be back. Looking forward to lots of vlogs this week. Leave the comments below. Hit like and subscribe if you haven't, and we'll talk soon. Take care, guys.